Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Friends, welcome back to the second half of Manchester United against Tottenham. The match has kicked off. United are playing with 10 men. It's not looking good for United. It's a case of what can United do from here onwards. It's a case of that United can find something. They're playing with 10 men. Casemiro is on. It's Xerxes who won't be playing anymore in this game because United are playing with 10 men with Casemiro. It kinds of help United because they've got now three midfielders and Rashford and Garnacho can play on the break. So that means Garnacho will play on the left, Rashford will play on the right, and Casemiro, Mount as well as Ugarte can play right in front of Martinez and De Ligt. So United have got some insurance in having Casemiro playing in front of those defenders. Right now it is Mazraoui linking pretty well, giving it into Casemiro, who's been brought down, Maddison bringing him down. It will be a free kick, and United will have to do better now because they're playing with 10 men. Delo once again on the ball. Kobe Mainu was substituted earlier, Mason Mount coming in place of him. Once again Garnacho giving it to Martinez. Martinez trying to push that ball forward, Delo in chase. Once again the ball goes out. United will have to come up with some goods, otherwise we can expect Tottenham once again punishing United. United are open, it is De Ligt, brilliant tackle, and Tottenham have scored. Tottenham have scored a second goal on the break, and it is Kulusevski. De Ligt tried his very best, and Tottenham have scored the second goal of the game, guys. It is not looking good for United at all. United are on the verge of pretty strong defeat from the hands of Spurs. And I mean, Onana is really poor. I mean, if United have to make any changes next season, it has to be Onana who has to leave this club. I mean, he is so poor. It's really beyond any. It's really poor. It's really poor from United. Once again, in the 47th minute of the game, Erik ten Hag shaking his head. Manchester United fans realize that it's going to be one of those games. It's not looking good for United at all, guys. It really is not looking good for United. I mean, Right now, Udogi once again trying to beat his man, and is it Spence? It looks like it is Spence, but comes into Poro and beats Ogate. Cross comes in, Onana saves it. I don't think so. United are going to come out of this. I think United are not going to be able to get anything out of this. 40 minutes. And right now, Manchester United once again defending. It will be a throw in. 62% possession for Tottenham. United are really, really bad. I mean, playing with 10 men. Brennan Johnson. Poro. Fourteen attempts so far by Tottenham, only 3 attempts by United. Garnacho. Now Martinez comes with a challenge and he gets a yellow card. Spence right now giving it to Werner. And the ball goes out for another goal kick. I think, yeah, that'll be goal kick. 55 minutes in. United are really, really poor right now, guys. Wayne Rooney in the stand watching the game. There's a chance. Tottenham scoring third one. And Onana makes a double save. Kulusevski running with the ball. Rashford challenging him. Winning the ball over here. Rashford, Casemiro. Both of them playing the ball. Garnacho on the left. And Rashford trying to find Casemiro through that space. Tottenham once again trying to intercept. Ugarte unable to win the ball back. It's really, really poor for United right now, guys. I mean, I'm watching this game and it's really, really horrendous. It's one of those games where you want to see like to end. It's really a torturous game. You know, you see the old United. I mean, even under the days of Mourinho, uh, it wasn't this bad. It's been really going bad. And I mean, Erik ten Hag, as much as a good coach he is not able to turn anything until now. And even the last season, I mean, I was kind of in the Erik ten Hag in camp. I still think that United have made so many changes in terms of managerial positions that they need to stick with one manager and try to see through that period. I mean, at least 5 years. You can't change every 2 seasons. You go and get a new man in, and then you come in with new ideas every 2 years. It doesn't work that way, because what happens is when you bring in a manager, that manager wants his kind of players, the way he wants to play. And what you have is, once that plan doesn't work, you end up keeping those players, and when the new manager comes in, they don't require those players, and it keeps on happening again and again and again and again. And at a point comes, you tend to think that you're tired of it. You don't want to see that process being done so many times that you get tired of it, and you don't expect any positive results to come out. So for that means, Erik ten Hag should have gotten at least more time. But by the looks of it, what we're watching right now, United are really, really bad. I mean, they're really, really bad. And Ineos, who are right now watching from the stands, I'm pretty much sure that they would be thinking in retrospect that, you know what, maybe it's time to bring in a new person, maybe try to bring in our own person, maybe trying to see what ideas are out there in the footballing world right now. And they would want to find a person who could give them that entertaining aspect as well, because they want to see good football being played, and they're investing in players. But I think United need at least 7 more new players. I mean, I was just mentioning in the first half that United need a world-class striker in the mold of Osimhen. They need at least 1 or 2 wingers. They need to get rid of Rashford. They need to get rid of I mean, I don't want to say this. They need to get rid of Anthony as well. And Martinez misses it. And Martinez is claiming for a handball. They need to get rid of Casemiro. They need to get rid of Mason Mount. They need to get rid of Rashford. They need to get rid of Lindelof. They need to get rid of Maguire. They need to get rid of Onana. They need to have a world-class goalkeeper. So world-class striker, world-class goalkeeper, centre-back replacement for Maguire, Lindelof and Johnny Evans. That will be Branthwaite. They need to have a left-back, a fit left-back, not like Luke Shaw or Malacia. They need to get a fit left-back, a world-class left-back. So that means a world-class striker, a world-class goalkeeper, a world-class left back. That's three positions in itself. You need two wingers, you need a creative midfielder, and you need a new centre back. I mean, so many positions, and can Ineos get those? It's a case of simply understanding the point that if you really can. I mean, United are really, really poor. They're very, very poor. Once again, De Ligt trying to go forward. United trying to go for Mason Mount on the ball. I mean, when you look at the people who are on the pitch, and if you talk about if Erik ten Hag has been back, you would say yes, he has been back. Mason Mount is his choice. Lisandro Martinez is his choice. Mazraoui, De Ligt are his choice. Casemiro, just because you couldn't get Frankie de Jong, it might not be his choice, but you would say it's a mix. So it's not like that if Erik ten Hag wasn't back, or was he back? I think he was back, but he wasn't having anything better before. Like, I mean, I do remember when Mourinho was the coach of Tottenham or something, or maybe Manchester United. I did remember one of his press conferences where he went, Aguero was before Pep Guardiola came. Company was before Pep Guardiola came. Kevin De Bruyne was before Pep Guardiola came. David Silva was there before Pep Guardiola came. And Casemiro with a header, and the ball goes out, it goes wide. Imagine if United to get a goal back, that would mean certainly something. But I do remember that press conference from Mourinho, and he was quite right in the fact that United, when he came and joined United, it wasn't the case as it was with Pep Guardiola, and Pep Guardiola had much better players. And right now Martinez being fouled, and he gets a free kick in a very good zone. Now Manchester United players are trying to give something over here. Now Mason Mount is on the free kick, and he delivered a good one. I mean, for United, it's Ugarte in there, Rashford in there, Casemiro in there. So United need to get something, otherwise it's not looking good for them. Mason Mount on a free kick. Let's see what can he do. Mason Mount right now going it long, and the goalkeeper jumps up and collects it. Right now it is Spence once more trying to push it forward. Madison, Solanke running for it. Rashford trying to defend it, and he wins a free kick, I think because it was an offside. De Ligt right now once again, ball comes in. It is Tottenham once again with the ball, and Kulusevski, and it is Ugarte who makes a tactical foul. A yellow card will come out of the pocket. United earning another yellow card. Now I think Erik ten Hag will have to bring someone, because it's not looking good for United. Let's have a look. What choices does he have? Because Manchester United are having players who have got lots of yellow cards now. Now Ugarte is one of them who gets a yellow card for Manchester United. Let me have a look at the substitution bench. Right, for United, they have got an option in Eriksen, so they can bring on Eriksen. They got Lindelof as well. They got Anthony as well, Højlund as well. So I think they need to bring on Eriksen. but let's see what will happen. Short kick taken, Kulusevski putting in a cross, Rashford heading it clear. Right now Mazraoui, De Ligt, Dalot, Casemiro, Mason Mount, Rashford trying to press it in. Right. United losing this, Tottenham 2, Manchester United 0. So right now Manchester United 0, Tottenham 2, 67 minutes in. Right now ball comes in and Spence once again pushing that ball forward into Timo Werner. Cross comes in into Onana. I think Amad Diallo should be brought in alongside Anthony. Dalot back to Onana. And now Mason Mount was fouled from behind. Van de Ven is the one who brought him down. Right now it is Tottenham trying to go forward, but Manchester United intercept. It is Ogate giving it in towards Casemiro. Casemiro right now launching Mazraoui on the right. Spence gets in the way, pushes the ball out. It will be a throw-in. 69 minutes coming up on the clock now. Eriksen and Højlund getting ready. So Erik ten Hag about to bring in some change, and comes into Martinez, goes over the top into Casemiro, and he shoots. Oh my God, that would have been some goal if Casemiro would have scored that. That was really brilliant by Martinez. Whoa. Right. Right now, United are trying their best, but still they're not coming even close. Tottenham, if they score another goal, it'll be all over for United. I think Erik ten Hag will be in much deeper trouble. Right now, it is Romero on the ball. Let's see what can he do right now. Looking for an angle, playing it in towards Van de Ven. Van de Ven right now pushing it forward to Udogie. Udogie right now passing it to Van de Ven. Comes into Romero. Romero right now playing it forward. Comes into Porro. Porro into 70 minutes in. Now it is United. Comes into Rashford. Rashford into Garnacho. Comes into Dalot. Comes into Rashford. Martinez. De Ligt. Putting that long ball in. Comes into Garnacho. And once again it is Rashford. Comes into Garnacho trying to go for a cross. Ugarte once again on the ball. Rashford once again playing that ball into Ugarte. Casemiro linking with Garnacho. Garnacho playing it into Casemiro. Chance for Martinez. Goes for his left foot shot. Blocked by Tottenham. Brilliant by Timo Werner. And Tottenham players couldn't read that pass. It is Casemiro playing that ball into Mason Mount. Mount has got no option because Rashford is by himself surrounded by around 6 to 7 Tottenham players. Garnacho on the left with the ball. Goes inside, beats Porro, goes for a shot, deflected off Romero's foot. It will be a corner kick. United fans making a lot of noise inside the stadium. Players are giving everything that they can, and let's see if they can get a goal back. It will make certainly things quite interesting. And so far it is looking as if there will be change coming in. Ugarte, who really had a very bad game today. Walaikum Assalam, full-time gamer. And so Rashford and Ugarte being substituted over here. Højlund and Eriksen coming in. Cross comes in, and I mean that's a very poor corner from Eriksen. Timo Werner is trying to run forward. So Rashford going out, so was Ugarte. A yellow card comes out for Porro. Cross about to come in for United. Cross comes in. Right now, long ball comes in from deep. And once again, it is Spence trying to chase that ball back. So let's see what will happen. Cross comes in, Højlund. Chance for United, and Vicario makes a save. Right now it is Madison with Van de Ven giving it to Romero. Van de Ven passing that ball back. Kulusevski passing it to Brennan Johnson. Brennan Johnson right now putting that ball in. Blocked by United. Mason Mount doing pretty good. Mazraoui trying to find Højlund. Unable to beat his man. Once again Tottenham on the ball. If Tottenham do score another goal, I think it'll be all over. It'll be all over because United so far are trying their best, but now Spurs are about to make double changes. There are no triple changes because you can see 3 changes about to be made by Spurs. So Tottenham about to make 3 changes. Brennan Johnson will be coming off. He did score the goal and also provided an assist to Kulusevski, man of the match perhaps so far up till now. And Moore will be coming on for Spurs. Timo Werner coming off as well. So Johnson, Werner and Maddison coming off. So 3 changes made by Tottenham. Moore, Bergwall and Sarr coming on. So 3 changes made by Spurs. And they've scored a third goal. Tottenham have scored the third goal, guys. It's all over. And it looks like Solanke has scored the goal. It was Sarr who assisted. And nobody was marking Solanke. And Tottenham have scored the third goal. United pretty poor at this moment, playing with 10 men. Manchester United 0, Tottenham 3. You can see clearly the Manchester United fans starting to leave the stadium. The stadium is getting empty. Mason Mount. Mason Mount is down. United are really poor right now. I mean, if you guys don't know, United are playing with 10 men. Stoppage in game. Twenty attempts so far by Tottenham, 9 attempts by United, 63% possession for Tottenham and 37% possession for United. Mason Mount head is bleeding. Lindelof is about to come on for United. It's not looking good for United. United really poor right now. Once again Tottenham passing their ball forward. It will be a free kick. United are really poor at this moment. I mean, Moore, who's just an academy player coming up for Spurs, it's really giving a tough game to Mazraoui. And once again, United defending in deep over here. Eriksen pushing that ball forward. ball goes up into the crowd. 86 minutes in. And now a lovely ball to Hoyland or Garnacho. It is Garnacho. Eriksen with the cross in. Hoyland. He misses it. Onana launches it long. 88 minutes gone in already. Garnacho. Eriksen. Ninety minutes are up. Manchester United 0, Tottenham 3. Manchester United fans. "90 minutes coming up. Tottenham about to score another goal. Onana saves it. Six minutes stoppage time. Delo, Casemiro, Garnacho. Hoyland. Or De Ligt. I think that was De Ligt. And right now it is Casemiro pushing the ball forward. Porro right now. Kulusevski beats Martinez. Still in play. Deloclair is going long. Tottenham trying to win the ball back, but it is Casemiro. Three minutes remaining. This is not looking good for United at all. Garnacho running forward. Romero tackling Garnacho over there. Amad Diallo, Garnacho, Eriksen. Amad Diallo, Garnacho, Eriksen. Delo pushing that ball out. 1 minute remaining. It's not looking good at all for United. Hoyland, Amad Diallo. Cross comes in. And Tottenham almost scoring a fourth goal. Moore was aiming for the top right corner. It's a little bit wide. Anyway, we're going to be ending this poll over here. I would like to thank each one and every one of you who voted in. And That's it, guys. It's all over. United have been defeated pretty badly by Spurs, and it looks like Erik ten Hag is going to be under a lot of pressure, and it might be a case of what will Erik ten Hag says in the post-match conference, and full time it is. So once again, I mean, as I've said to you earlier, that United need to make a lot of changes. I mean, let's keep manager side. Looking at the playing squad, United need to get rid of Rashford. They need to get rid of Casemiro. They need to get rid of Maguire. They need to get rid of Lindelof. They need to get rid of Anthony. They need to get rid of Luke Shaw. They need to get rid of Malacia. That's 7 players. Johnny Evans will leave. That's 8. They need to get rid of Onana. That's 9. I mean, some would argue that Bruno Fernandes should leave as well. That would make it 10. But let's say like 8 to 9 players leave. You need to bring in 7 new players in. You need to bring in a world-class striker like Osimhen or someone in that mold who would get you 20 plus goals. You need to bring in 2 good wingers. You need to bring in a creative midfielder. You need to bring in a world-class goalkeeper, better shot stopper than Onana. You need to bring in a centre-back because Maguire, Lindelof, Johnny Evans won't be here anymore. Lisandro Martinez tends to get injured, so you can say Branthwaite would be that man. You need a world-class left-back who would be fit throughout the season, not injured every single time. And you need at least 2 left-backs. That's around 7 to 8 players. And so that means 2 wingers, 2 midfielders, 2 left backs, 1 centre back, 1 world class striker, 8 players in. And would Ineos would want to do that with Erik ten Hag? That is another question, because I think if Erik ten Hag is not in trouble by tonight, Ineos would be thinking about getting a replacement. Now, who that manager would be, that's another case scenario. If you would ask me who that manager should be, I would say that if I had a 5-man shortlist, I would go Postecoglou would be one of those people. Postecoglou would be one of those people. The next 4 personnel, if you would ask me, I would certainly look at Terzic, who used to be the coach at Dortmund. I would look at Inzaghi at Inter Milan, but he would be my like third or fourth choice, maybe 4th choice. Tuchel for me is a big no. Antonio Conte would have been something, but if he was in the running because he's coach for Napoli, then I would have considered him. So Postecoglou, Terzic, Inzaghi. 2 places left. I would think about someone like Enrique, but he's managing PSG. The fifth manager, it wouldn't be Zidane. No, I wouldn't want to get Zidane. Zidane wouldn't be my choice. It would be someone else. And I think United and Ineos have a lot to do. Now, would they want to back Erik ten Hag? I think they're going to sack him. I think they might pull the plug now, and they might bring in a replacement. Looking at the next fixtures for United, I was just having a quick look. And I was going through those fixtures for United, and it's really, really, United are right now currently in the 12th position. Now, looking at the future fixtures for United, United will play Aston Villa, then it'll be Brentford, then it'll be West Ham United, then it'll be Leicester City, then it'll be Chelsea, who are really hitting in the top form, and that means Manchester United haven't got easier games ahead, and United would look at those fixtures and think about making a decision just before they hit the Christmas period. Now, if the new manager comes in, let's say it could be anyone, let's say if it's Tuchel, even if you don't want him, would Tuchel be able to work with this current squad? Would he be able to produce as many points as he can by the month of December? I think it's a very tough situation to be in, and I think even in this moment Tuchel would think about it. He would think about it. I mean, as much as he would want United job, he would have a second. He would have a second thing about, because remember, he was very close in the summer before Ineos made a decision to go with Erik ten Hag. Even though the fans were behind Erik ten Hag, they didn't want it Tuchel. Now Tuchel, in this mind frame, he would be thinking about a lot of things. Like, first of all, he would be asking is, he knows that how bad United squad is, so he would want to have insurance that even if they don't get good this season, even if he doesn't get results this season, he wouldn't be sacked in the summer. He wouldn't want that. He wouldn't want that on CV. That is a short gap manager like Goose Hiddink was. That he joins the club, and if they don't do good, they get rid of him. He wouldn't want to have that on his CV. So he would want assurances. Now, when I say assurances, what it means is, if they sack Tuchel because he didn't get results with United until summer, he would ask for a big compensation fee, and which in his right, it will be right as well. But looking at this current situation at United, I don't know who the next manager is going to be. Whoever it may be, I hope United do make a right choice, and they have a game plan. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very hard for them. So anyway, guys, I would like to thank each one and every one of you who have tuned in. So hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Remember, Champions League is back. Arsenal versus PSG on Tuesday. So hopefully I'll see you then